What's up? What's up? What's up? I am Diddy Love. How are you guys tonight? What's going down? What have y'all been doing? It's raining all up and down the East Coast. We need rain. There is a drought going on. Um, God bless America. I hope you are registered to vote. If not, get off your asses and get to it ASAP. I mean business. Go and vote, please. Your vote matters. If it didn't, they wouldn't try to suppress it. You keep saying, well, I don't vote because my vote don't matter. It don't mean shit. If it didn't, they wouldn't try to close polls, redirect you, do all kind of crazy shit. I'm telling you, your vote counts. Utilize it. We need it. We will not survive another 4 years. Okay, we barely holding on right now with this mofo. All right? Yes, 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 yes. Y'all, some of y'all blacks for Trump, y'all love Trump. Y'all love Trump. And he continuously pisses on you. I don't understand. Do you love Trump or do you love attention? Um, the news, things are getting far worse everywhere. You know, I read an article today that was just so disturbing to me. So in Florida, it sounds like this man may have been high on some drugs. It was a boy 10 years old who hid in the bathroom while an intruder beat two family members to death, his uncle and his grandfather. Okay, 10-year-old boy in the house. Calls 911. Apparently, this drunk man ran into a bush outside. He wrecked the car, and then he tried to steal their car. And then the people, instead of calling the police on him and letting him take the car, they got into a fight with him, and he must have been getting the best of them. And he got a baseball bat, and he beat them to death. There was a third person, but they survived. But that is just heartbreaking. Imagine you just home eating dinner and some shit like that pops off. I'm telling y'all, call the police. Let them have that shit. You can get another one. That's what insurance is for. Speaking of insurance, if you're out here buying these cars that they're giving away, make sure you get Gap insurance. Ask about Gap insurance because when you buy brand new cars, all insurance policies do not cover you totally. Be careful. They got little catches in there. Like, so your car, you paid what? They say the book value, if you total your car right after you get it, is $15,000, but you owe $20,000. That Gap insurance will cover the $5,000. So make sure you do that. Because I know a lot of y'all crazy ass people out here buying cars. I don't know why. Shit is only getting worse. And to you bitches who are upset and offended about the $600 a week that people are getting, and you're saying that it's causing people not to go to work. In case you don't know that unemployment is at 11%, they're like 4.8 million Americans out of work. Where are these people going back to work at? Corporations are closing daily, so I really want to know where the fuck people are going to work at. Let me know. They want to know. I've been looking for a job, trust me. I mean, you know, shit wouldn't happen to fall on my lap. I'll take it. I'll go. Y'all know what it is. But I like to ride it out to the last minute. You know, if I can get some of that unemployment money, I want the last check. I want every dollar. I don't fuck around. Y'all know that. All right. So what's going on in the news? So y'all hear that Tamar Braxton is back in the news. So y'all joke about mental illness and y'all say that mental illness is not real. If this girl is not mentally sick right now, I don't know what's going on. She's been mentally ill all along, but it's been overlooked as tantrums and immaturity. You know, we have a way of just kind of, you know, writing shit off. Oh, she's just immature. No, this chick is 40 years old. So now she issued another statement praising her man, you know, for saving her life. If it wasn't for him, you know, she wouldn't be here. Never mind the fact that your ass shouldn't have did that in the first place, okay? Why are you still on internet is another thing. Why are you on social media still? Why aren't you somewhere being quiet? I'm telling y'all, this girl is devastated. And I was watching My Radio earlier. And if y'all don't know My Radio, check her out. She does some great work. But she made a very valid point. She said, you know what? I think it was a stunt gone wrong. I think it went too far. She didn't expect them to say, well, fuck you, then we're done with you. And I believe that because she has this, you know, a sense of entitlement. And a lot of times people think they're greater than what they are. And you really need to stay in your fucking lane. You know, it's like people who think that, you know, they're the cats to meow at work. They'll get rid of your ass. Like if you die tomorrow, the show will go on. So believe me, if you push the issue, you can go bye-bye. They don't care. And the sad thing is that her family is still on the channel. So she can't even appear on the shows with them. And it's sad, but on the flip side of it, it might be better for them because maybe now we can see the fun side of sisterhood. You know what I'm saying? Without all the stress, without all the arguing, because it's always about Tamar. And another thing that Millie pointed out over there on Mob Radio that I've been saying the whole damn time, everybody was talking about how fine her man was. Ain't nothing fine about him. I didn't see it. I ain't see it at all. She said she ain't see it either, so good. Because I've been hearing other people, I'm like, fine where? Please. It's just a lot going on. This is why your relationships should not play out on the fucking internet. Nobody really even needed to know who she was dating. Anyway, congratulations are in order for Keke Wyatt. Yes, Keke Wyatt is on baby number 11. Congrats to Keke. Someone made a comment and it was like, oh, baby number 11 will just probably fall out. Let me tell you something. Childbirth is a miracle. It is an amazing event. You know what I'm saying? It is truly a blessing when both parties make it out that delivery room together, safe and healthy. Okay? So she is a G for doing that shit 11 times because no, it's terrifying. It's terrifying. Some love it. Some people love it. It ain't for everybody, But kudos to her. But respect that. Respect it. She's a strong sister to be doing it like that. 11, baby number 11. One of my friends got I think she had 12 kids. But Mama Uganda has 38 children and she had 18 births. And every child she had was a twin, a triplet. Or did she have a set of 4? Yeah, even some quadruplets. And the last baby she had was a single son. Crazy, right? And she looked great too. Mama Montego got it. Mama Uganda. Why call her Mama Montego? Oh, if you from New York, y'all remember Mama Montego from Hot 90? Was it Hot 97? She used to do the tarot readings in the morning. No, BLS, I believe. Yeah, remember that back in the day, 98.7 Kiss? Radio used to be popping. And then the internet killed it. Mm-hmm. Killed it. You know what? Music went bad too. They weren't promoting the good music. Just the bullshit. All right. I'm going to have to ask y'all a serious question at this point. Due to the latest events caused by COVID-19, the homeless rate is at a remarkable high. In Louisiana, they were going to evict like 300,000 people. This was like 5 days ago. I haven't followed up yet. However, I want to ask you, my concerned loved ones, are you prepared to help a family member or a loved one or a friend during this time? Are you willing to take them in? Are you willing to take in a kid, a pet? Are you willing to donate money? Are you willing to buy food? How far are you willing to go? I think during this time it's going to be challenging. And as Black people, we're going to have to do something a lot of y'all have never really done before. And that is allow people to live with you. It may come down to that. Shit is getting real. I've been doing that pre-COVID-19, but I had come to a point where I cut that shit off. But, if somebody needs me, it is what it is. I'll do what I got to do. And that's probably why I've always been blessed in life, too. Because, sometimes do you ever look around and do you ever wonder how you made it happen? How did I do all this shit? Because the road ain't been easy. But, you get through from blessings and, reaping what you've sowed. Right. But how far are you willing to go? What are you willing to do? And, a little warning for people who are on the verge, because people aren't asking the questions. Like, people will know that people are out of work in the struggle and won't ask them, yo, you paid your rent? Or, you good? You need anything? Especially if you have it. Now is the time to share, to open your heart. Okay. Also, as a landlord, are you willing to take a little cut in rent in order for your tenant to stay in place? My thing is people who haven't been paying rent, fuck them, whatever. But people who have been consistently paying their bills and this shit happened, I believe that they deserve some kind of break, some kind of leeway. So as a landlord, would you be willing, like, say if the rent was $1,700, are you willing to take $1,150 as opposed to evicting your tenant and possibly not getting anyone in at all? These are things we got to start thinking about. Like, shit is getting real fast. There might have to be, families taking turn cooking dinner because things are really about to get dark. They already are. You know what I mean? There's just this false sense of reality going on, They don't want to sign for the money. Like I said, they think that $600 is really helping someone. But meanwhile, corporations like Netflix and Amazon, they don't even pay taxes. These are billion-dollar corporations. They don't pay taxes. And you don't want to give the people the money. It's not like we invented this disease, this virus. And that's another thing. Respect the fucking virus. Prayers out for Peter Thomas, Cynthia Bailey's ex-husband. He has COVID-19, and he is, under the weather. And he's an elderly man. And, you see what happened to Herman Cain? Shit happening. It can happen to you, too. At the braiding salon yesterday, I had a run-in with a girl there, a young girl, and a lot of y'all need to start talking a little more aggressively with your children. Y'all need to pop a little more shit. Maybe be a little, what you guys would call verbally abusive, because children want to be, these are not even fucking children, but like the 23, 24-year-olds, they want to be spoken to like, hi, don't do that. So I'm there at the hair salon. I'm already telling this bitch that's braiding my hair, listen, keep your mask on, because I'm not playing this shit. First of all, I'm in New York. This is not my ear. I'm in Connecticut. This is not my ear. So a dude comes in. He don't have on a mask. He's talking and shit. I'm looking at him like he's crazy. And I'm looking at him so hard thinking that, motherfucker, I know you could feel my eyes burning a hole through the goddamn side of your head right now. But since no. So I say to the lady, what's up with the mask? So then I look at the girl. She don't have her mask on either. She's about to eat, but she on her phone or whatever. So I'm saying to the lady, yo, what's really good? Like, this mask situation is real. So she says to the girl, oh, sweetheart, could you put your mask on? Now, at this point, the dude left. So she got an attitude, but her attitude is with me, y'all. Right. So I said, she put her earbuds in and I could feel her vibe. So I just like waved my hand at her. I said, hey. I said, you need to keep your mask on. She was like, well, you didn't have to say it like that. I said, I didn't even say anything to you. I heard you talking to her. Bitch, first of all, I said, young lady, I don't work here. This is her salon. So she's the person who needs to say that to you. And she was like, well, you didn't even have to say it like that the way you said it to her. I said to her, the fact that I had to say it at all is a problem. That's the problem. I said, let me explain something to you. What just happened right here, okay? I said, did you see that man that didn't have the mask on? She said, no. Now, at this point, now she got her mask on. No. I said, all right. So you didn't see him. You're sitting here. You don't have your mask on. This man came in. He's selling product and bullshit all over New York City, right? He just enters the hair salon. He come in with no mask on. So now his little germs and droplets are in the air. Your little germs and droplets are in the air. You can pick this shit up and take it home to your family members. You don't have to get sick from it. He could be carrying it. He may never get sick from it. But someone at your house could. Your children can. Okay? And she was like, oh, okay. Like, you got a fucking attitude with me. I need to tell you nicely. There's signs all over the place. Okay? This COVID been going on since motherfucking January. Don't tell me about I need to speak to you nicely about a fucking mask. I was at the grocery store the other day. The cop looked at me and I looked at him because there was a man walking in. He was like, sir, you can't enter. Here's the thing. You walking into a store without a mask on, bitch. Did you just arrive from Mars? Did the spaceship just drop your ass off? Where you been? Everybody knows now you got to wear a mask. Period, point blank. When you don't, you're just being a dick. That's all. You just want to be a dick. Put the mask on. I mean, really. You don't have a mask. And then the other shit is people out here without masks. I know out here, they expect people to give them one. I was at Walmart yesterday. This man walking in. He was like, well, do you have one? The dude was like, no. If you go to the hospital or medical facility, yes, of course they're going to give you one. But just at the store, have your own shits. All right? There's no reason you don't have a mask. There's no reason. If you reuse the bitch that you got. When you get home, get a little bleach water on your hand and run it, a little antibacterial, run it across that shit. Okay, or get the medical one, put that one underneath, the good one, and then put the cloth one over that one. So the one that's between your face and that the other one doesn't hit the air. I don't want to hear that shit about it's too hot. This shit is real. We're still in the first wave and it's over, 150? That was last week, 150,000 people dead in America. So there's going to be more. People are stuck on this bullshit about the government put it out there. I don't give a fuck where it came from. The point is that it's here, okay? So we need to handle this shit accordingly, all right? We come up with the most bullshit to do the dumbest shit. I don't understand. But like I said, y'all need to get a little more aggressive with your children. They want to be spoken to like they're fucking special and important, like the rules don't apply to them, like people give a fuck, I tell children all the time, no one cares. I would like to give a shout out to my little homegirl, Josiah. Giselle. That's her sister. They look just alike. But anyway, she is in second grade and she has been invited to skip the third grade. It's funny that she came to me yesterday and told me that because like the day before I was having this discussion with somebody about myself that I was supposed to skip the second, then I was going to skip the third, but they didn't let me because, it was another issue. I had a brother my age. They didn't want me to be ahead of him. Bullshit that really didn't have nothing to do with me. That shouldn't have mattered. But anyhow, so she was like, no, I'm not going to do it. I said, no, absolutely you need to do it, little girl, because at the end of the day, you already know the third grade material. They have already told you. Why go waste a year? Skip that shit and keep it moving. So shout out to her. Little girls doing big things. Black girls rock. All right. So also, who else we got here? Oh, I want to speak about people being peacemakers. What did I see? Okay, I saw a video on the Willie Williams channel. Willie Williams, he's from Florida. He talk like this. This the Willie Williams show. He's funny as hell. He have all the ratchet videos over there. Okay, like fight videos and things like that. So there was a video of some girls that were trying to fight. And there was a guy out there at the gas station who was intervening. And I noticed in the comment section that everybody was calling him a peacemaker and praising him. And what I want to say to you men out there, don't be a damn fool. Okay. No, I say that's a quick way to get a ride to the hospital or the morgue. Mind your damn business. If this shit ain't ending, especially if you don't know these helpers, listen. If you say to them, yo, chill, and they don't walk away and they want to continue with the back and forth and all that, listen, get in your fucking car and bounce. You don't want to be a victim or a witness. I can't stress that enough to people. I don't care what's going on. I will keep it pushing. I don't give a fuck. Tell me about it later. Because if somebody get killed, I don't need the DA looking for me, asking me no damn questions. Because I'm not the type to not say anything. You know what I mean? So if I'm not there, I can't tell you shit. And, bullets have no name. I remember when I was, about 19, maybe 20. But this really nice guy, I know, Ryan, rest his soul. He lived did he live in Dallas? No, actually, he was visiting over this way. These two people got into a fight. Mind you, he's an angel. He's a sweetheart walking the earth, okay? And he just broke up a fight. All it was, simple fight. Dude ran in the house, got a little steak knife, stabbed him in the heart. Why? Breaking up a fight, being kind. And shit like that happens all the time. So, and if you hang out with somebody that you consistently breaking shit up, you hanging out with the wrong motherfucker. I'm telling you right now. Put yourself and your safety first because bullets don't have a name. When you fuck with people who got bad reputations and do shit and people are looking for them, old people money, you will get got. Another incident happened. There was a young man who was killed at his son's funeral. A 26-year-old man was killed at his 8-year-old son's funeral. The 8-year-old son died from cancer. I believe this, not Kansas, somewhere within Nebraska. But clearly, he had an issue with someone. And they were waiting for him. And they knew if he comes to this funeral, we're going to kill him. And that's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? And it was more than likely over some dumb shit, of course. But bullets don't have a name. You never know who's in the corners and in the shadows lurking. And you just got to be careful. Some years ago, and right in front of my aunt's house, very quiet neighborhood, never any drama, ever, never, okay? One morning they go outside, they find a dude and a girl in a car shot dead. The girl, they're pretty sure they said that, she just probably was given a ride or whatever. But fucking with the wrong people will get you hurt. Will get you a ride to the hospital or the morgue, okay? Or your ass will be on the run for a minute. So yeah, what in the famous words of my man, my love, the GOAT DMX, bad decisions lead to last decisions. Be very careful who you fuck with, okay? Mm-hmm. People, places, and things, remember that. All right. So, let's see, we got the relatives. Y'all need to think about that relatives and who y'all gonna help and who y'all not because you never know, Shit is real out there in these streets. For real. A lot of y'all need to stop following up mess. Stop following up mess. Y'all know what that means? You just keep this shit going. You just keep asking questions that are unnecessary, that really don't fucking matter, that you're getting no resolution to. Y'all just want to hear yourself scream and go on and on and on about bullshit. Right now, you need to be conserving your energy and thinking about centering yourself because shit is going to get dark. Because some of y'all is a little too comfortable. Y'all don't realize, you got your job still. You like, I got a job. Bitch, for how long? Oh, I got a 401k. How much is in there? You better be checking them numbers because shit's about to get dark. All right. So you need to be putting out good energy so you will have some lights in this time of darkness. Okay. And then y'all listen to shit just to get mad. If you don't listen, you wouldn't know. You don't listen, you don't know. That's just real simple shit. You can't change anybody, okay? From the age of 0 to 100, people are who they are. That's right. When newborn babies come home from the hospital, if they cry babies, they motherfucking cry babies, and it ain't shit you can do about it. Okay. You can sing, you can dance, you can rock, you can pray, you can cry too. They're going to cry. Now you can do about it, okay? And that's at 0 days old. That's 1 day. That's hours old, baby. If they want to cry, they're going to cry. So you can't change people. You have to accept people for who they are, for real. And stop, like I said, oh, well, I know deep down they're a good person. Bitch, if they're a good person deep down, then they ain't a good person. Okay. Yeah, I accept people for who they are. I fuck with you or I don't. Y'all, some of y'all need to stop chatting and start praying. Less chatting and more praying. Things are changing in the world. That's all I'm saying. Chatting ain't going to help you. You need praying, prayer, meditation. You got to be centered, Yeah, mass time. And being that it's mass time, your eyes are very important. It's funny. Little kids can read, though. Little kids, I love little kids. Little kids know good people. Little kids always, even I have my mask on, it's like they know that I'm smiling. And my shit be all the way up here. Y'all already know that. Glasses stand